Fogging is an extremely efficient way to distribute both disinfectant chemicals or protectants that you might use in a space. Now this works by creating very small droplets that come out of the end of the unit that suspend in the air and are able to then very evenly coat surfaces within a space. Because of the flow rate controls and because of the type of mist that comes out of this, it enables you to distribute chemical product in a room in a very quick way and still get a very even coverage by the end of your disinfection or protectant cycle. Your first consideration if you plan on fogging any kind of chemical is looking at the safety data sheet. This is extremely important because this will tell you if you need any kind of personal protective equipment like goggles or a mask or gloves as you're using that product in the fogger. Another consideration is looking at the chemical itself and making sure that that chemical is compatible with the fogger that you're using. The X-Power F18B does have some very specific restrictions on the types of products that you can use. Let's take a look at how to operate the F18B by X-Power. We'll start by taking the unit and making sure that the flow indicator is set to 0 or the lowest setting and that the unit is powered off. Then we can open the back of the unit, and in this case, for demonstration purposes, I'm going to be using water for the back of the unit. And I'll pour this in to the reservoir and replace the cap. Now once we're ready to turn on the unit, the F18B has two speeds that it operates at. The single dash is the lower speed, the double dash on the top is higher speed. And we'll start this up. The unit will start to flow the product through the inside of the unit before it reaches the nozzle. And then we'll start to see it coming out the front. Sounds a little bit like a vacuum cleaner, so we'll go ahead and get started and I'll show you how this works. You can see the fine mist that's coming out of the front of this unit. Now if we plan on turning this off, the first step is to turn this down to a 0 and then turn off the unit. And be sure that if you're using the X-Power, that anytime you're finished fogging an area and you're ready to put this away after your job is complete, that you make sure the reservoir is completely empty before you store the unit.